Alright, we in here, Crash Culture Podcast Show. I got my dog Big Rob back again, once again.
What's up, baby? What's up?
Yeah, we got a couple things we got to talk about this week, man. First off, starting with the new NFL apparel line or something like that they're supposed to be coming out with. It's called Inspire Change. To me, I think it was a ripoff of Colin's idea, and you know, I tried to give Jay-Z credit in the live broadcast of the Crash Culture Podcast Show a few weeks ago for him, you know, being such a businessman that we don't know what he's gonna do with having this deal. Tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I can say it's not looking too good for him with that, because it's like they almost the NFL is using him now to turn a profit off of Colin Kaepernick's initial struggle. You know what I'm saying? And that don't sit well with me. How you feel about that,
But
Rob?
you know what? Jay-Z's in it to make the profit, bro. And he's the one making the decision to do it or not. So I feel like if he's doing it, there's a man that got a lot of money, bro. He ain't dependent or focused on, he don't need anything right now. He's doing everything because he wants to do it. And if you feel the profit is right, the man, listen, bro, the man gonna shoot a shot, bro. Listen, you shoot for the stars, bro. And if you miss, at least you'll fall on the earth, nigga.
Yeah.
Fall on the world.
Yeah, that's a fact. But more so on this NFL season, man. Like we talked about it last week. Rob said that the Cleveland Browns are looking like the favorites, but
In their division.
In their division. Who is the Super Bowl favorites? Again, you said Patriots, right?
I mean, yeah. And I thought the Colts had a legitimate shot for that.
Yeah, how you feel about that Andrew Luck retiring? That's what I really want to know about.
Listen, I'm going to tell you like this. Honestly, I feel like this, bro. Anybody has the right to retire or do anything. Listen, this man has been through hell and back.
Yeah.
He's had injuries that we can't even fathom having, bro. He's been through shit, rehab and everything. I have no problems with his decision to retire. My only problem is, if you have one, is when he decided to do it. Holy shit, the middle of the third preseason game. Damn. I mean, look at Gronkowski, bro. Look at everyone that's retired, bro.
But he could have waited longer, though. He could have took more money from him.
He got all his money anyways. He got that $24 million. The coach, and this is what I think. I think it had something to do, honestly, with that training, with that medical staff, because that medical staff is not up to par.
It's like KD with Golden State's medical staff.
Jim Irsay just decided, hey, keep the $24 million that you owe us. Don't worry about it. I think that was a class move. But at the end of the day, there could be something behind it. Like, yo, man, hey, don't say nothing about whatever the fuck. Cause I think their medical staff is pretty under fire if you think about it from the inside, bro, with all this extra shit. Because they couldn't diagnose his calf. They couldn't diagnose his shoulder. They couldn't diagnose anything, bro. And it's caused him to go through ruthless amounts of rehab.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And so, some place that was once your refuge in life, bro, something that you look to the most, that you love the most in life, becomes your darkest spot.
Yeah.
It's tough, dude.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't even know that about the medical staff not being able to diagnose him properly.
What do you mean? The calf injury, he had no timetable.
Yeah. You know, but that reminded me like with Golden State
Absolutely.
and KD.
And Iguodala.
And Iguodala, too.
They gave him a fake injury.
Yeah.
And find out he had a broken goddamn bone.
And Iguodala's talked about that publicly on the Breakfast Club, and that brought a lot of negative publicity to the Golden State Warriors. So I think that they're trying to avoid that. But Andrew Luck seems like a class act. He don't seem like he would expose that team.
Like class act all the way through and through, top to bottom. Andrew Luck is a class act, and he gave his fucking body for the game. He didn't want to be Junior Seau. He didn't want to be Nick Bonacani from the Dolphins. He didn't want to be these guys, bro, that retire and then they either get CTE, don't remember their kids, or they can't get up a flight of stairs. He didn't want to be that. Because, listen, this man's played through lacerated kidneys, pissing blood, throwing up blood.
Yeah, they're like Tony Romo.
Broken this, torn this. A shoulder injury we've never even heard of in the NFL.
Damn. That boy was putting together by strings and shit. Oh, man, damn.
Bro, the man was put together with Band-Aids and duct tape.
Yeah, I can't imagine being able to play underneath that amount of pain.
The general manager, he didn't do his job.
No.
Irsay didn't do his job because he didn't get a general manager that fucking gave a shit enough to do his job. Look at that offensive line.
Yeah.
Since Andrew Luck's been there, that offensive line has been either the worst or the second worst in the league, and I'm a Dolphin fan, and that's hard to say.
Yeah. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That remind me of like Ryan Tannehill.
This man was hit 400 times in his career.
Damn.
He was sacked 41 times as a rookie. That's not including hits.
Yeah.
The man was sacked 100 times almost in his first 2 years.
That remind me of Tannehill though.
Damn, bro. Tannehill's first 5 years, bro, he didn't miss a game. And he done got bounced around as much as Luck did.
Yeah, but Tannehill was a wide receiver playing quarterback.
Well, whatever the case, bro, a hit's a hit, dog.
Yeah.
And at the quarterback position, you can't brace to take some of these hits like you can.
No, you can't. But that's why Tom Brady, only thing you got to do is hit him and then rattle him. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
If you hit Tom Brady going to throw the goddamn game.
They made 2 rules for this, man. The Brady rule, you can't hit a quarterback below the knee or lower.
Mm-hmm.
Tuck rule.
Yeah.
What? Come on.
Yeah.
Tuck rule.
They made rules to protect him.
They made rules because of him.
Yeah. When is this bitch going to fucking retire, bro? I'm tired of seeing him playing.
I think he sold his soul or something because he'll play till he's fucking 50, bro.
Yeah, that shit's ridiculous,
Willie
bro.
McGinnis was interviewing on NFL Network, bro, on Inside.
And he looked good, too.
He looked like he's 30.
Yeah, he looked good. Fuck Tom Brady, though.
You know why?
Why?
Look at that offensive line, nigga.
Yeah, that offensive line.
And they done shipped out and lost all half their line since. Come on, bro. Brady's been playing what? How many years? Almost 20?
20.
And look, that offensive line's had a lot of new faces, dog.
Yeah. And every time they just always is consistently protecting
Everybody that leaves that team does worse.
Yeah.
Players, coaches, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know
Look at Nick Solder, his big left tackle for all them years.
Yeah.
Left? Who the fuck's heard of Nick Solder since?
Nick Solder was a beast in New England.
Of course, bro. Everybody was a beast. Look at all these coordinators they had. Beasts.
Yeah.
They left and nobody did shit. But
it shows you how important coaching is.
It shows you it's exactly what it is.
Coaching is very, very fucking important, bro, especially in the NFL.
Bending the rules. You know
yeah, but we all know, like we talked about, bro, y'all don't want to hear about that shit because it don't matter now this season. You know what I'm saying? I done told y'all a million times the Patriots is cheated. They got away with murder. The Saints then cheated and got away with murder. Okay? And listen, when it comes to cheating, unless every fan is going to make the NFL honest by not watching and not giving their money to these motherfuckers. Exactly.
Impossible.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's impossible with hockey.
It's impossible.
Let alone the king sport in this country.
It's impossible with any sport. I see that nowadays. That fans are incapable of keeping their money in their pocket or not watching.
I got news for you. I've been through a lot of shit with the Dolphins. I've never really seen a true winning season, bro.
No, you haven't.
Listen, the only time since I've been alive that we won a playoff game, bro, was like 2001, and I was on the road coming from Orlando in a car on the radio. I've never seen the Dolphins win a playoff game.
When was the last time the Dolphins went to the playoffs?
2011.
2011?
Yeah.
It's been that long? You sure?
No, I'm not sure. No.
Yeah, 2011. It's been 8 years. The last time they really went to the playoffs was when Brady got injured for that season.
We got it was a couple years ago.
One more season after that.
Been 20. Fuck, bro, I don't remember. Bro.
It was one more season after that.
We had Matt Moore because Tannehill was hurt. We had Matt Moore starting, and fucking Pittsburgh destroyed us.
Okay.
That was recent, bro. That was a couple years ago.
Yeah. But it's been years between Dolphins getting in the playoffs.
Before that was 2011. Before that was 2008 with the Wildcat year.
Yeah. Like I say, the Dolphins is fucking cursed.
Rest in peace to the late Tony Sperano, by the way.
And Tony Sperano's dead?
Yeah, Tony Sperano died like 2 years ago, bro.
He died 2 years? I didn't even know, man.
He was a coach when he died. He was still coaching.
Damn, I don't know nothing. I don't follow nothing to do with the Dolphins.
He wasn't with the Dolphins.
You know, they were saying that they're going to trade Larry to Sumie or whatever the fuck that tackle name is that y'all got. They was going to trade him.
Larry Tunsil?
Yeah.
They wanted Dorian Clowney.
Yeah, but Larry
I
is...
don't know how I feel about that.
Larry is more important than Clowney.
Larry is our cornerstone. He's one of the best graded left tackles in football. He's only been in the league a couple years. And, bro, Dorian Clowney is whatever he is, bro. But listen, dog, there's no guarantee. Listen, what the trade is, we're going to trade him and someone else, Larry Tunsil and someone else for Jadeveon Clowney and 2 first-round picks from the Texans.
Yeah, but they said that y'all locker room going to revolt at that.
Yes, bro, and I don't blame him, dog, because this is the second best player on the fucking team, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's graded one of the top 4 or 5 left tackles in football.
And you need a line. You need an old line in that league.
I'm not sure Larry Tunsil is worth trading for Jadeveon Clowney, bro.
He's not worth trading at all.
After this year, He's not forced to stay in Miami, dog.
Yeah, I know.
And listen,
that's stupid. That's why I don't understand why they would do that. That's stupid.
I mean,
but the Dolphins make a lot of stupid.
We make a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah, a lot of stupid decisions.
Since this new regime's been in business, bro, they made a lot of right decisions.
Yeah,
I give it to them since what's his name?
I like your coach. I like your coach.
Flores is a beast, bro.
Bro, you heard what he said about after he played them 8 straight Jay-Z songs and practice and all of that?
It's not because I'm biased and I'm a Dolphin fan.
Yeah.
I think Brian Flores has the best chance to actually do something after leaving New England, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, this man has not been there 10 years. He's been there 15 years.
Yeah.
He started from the film
room.
New
England?
Yes, in New England.
Oh, okay.
He started from the film room as a scout and worked his way up. And look, he was the play caller for the defense that squashed the number 1 rated offense in the Super Bowl last year, dog.
Yeah.
Patriots scored 13 points, bro, and won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Against the Rams.
Yeah.
Crazy, dog.
So this is first year with Miami.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I really like him. I like what he said when he had played those 8 straight songs, and there was a lot of negative press about that in the media and all of that stuff with Kenny Stills. He talked to Kenny Stills one-on-one and told him, he said, I am one of those people that you're kneeling for. I completely understand why y'all doing it, and I encourage you to do it.
Understood, and it's understood, honestly.
Yeah.
Brian Flores, he's a coach second. He's a black man in this country first.
Yeah, he said that.
Of course.
He said that.
Of course.
I don't like your fucking owner, but your coach is amazing. As long as y'all keep him as your coach, you know y'all gonna go far. His energy shows me that.
One thing about the owner, he will do anything. He will pay anything to do anything to win.
Yeah.
I respect that. This man put $500 million of his own money into this stadium so we can have Super Bowls here, bro.
Yeah. But at the same time, you know he's a Trump supporter, the owner.
A lot of people are Trump supporters.
Yeah.
I mean, that by now, bro, I get it, but no, that's one, dog. Like,
yeah.
As a people, we have to move forward from that shit, dog.
Yeah, because
at the end of the day, World War III is looming, brother. It's not to get off subject.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we are all going to be one nation, regardless if we want to or not at one point, though.
Yeah, at one point, we have to.
You know what I mean?
It's always a crisis that brings us together. Like a crisis where we all literally have to depend.
Dog, what do you mean? It's the plan to divide.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
What you mean? The whole plan. Nobody wants to see a white man and a black man together doing good.
Nope.
Or a Spanish man and a white man, or a black man. Nobody wants to see this segregation, nigga. Fuck's sake. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2019, dog.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, it's gonna be a white president, a black president, lady president, whatever fuck president, bro. We have to know that it's gonna be that way.
Yeah.
And whatever the fuck the big dogs want to happen with all the money is gonna happen.
Yeah.
There's no at this point in time, I don't even waste time voting, bro. Probably gonna get a black man out.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's not even sure if our vote count anymore.
Nope. I remember where I was at. We was just talking about that one world at the end of the day. We gonna all be one at one point or another.
Don't get trapped, nigga.
Yeah.
Don't get trapped. Don't get lost. All these people talking about stay woke, stay woke.
What make you think it's gonna be a World War III though, dog?
I watch the news. I keep up with shit. You know what I'm saying? And I see the certain problems that USA right now is going through with China, bro. And it's getting real.
Yeah, that China shit
Buy all your electronics before December 15th because they're taxing. America's going up 10% on the tax because they ain't taking no more shit from China. They're cutting China off. All electronics going up 10%.
And China gonna go up on their prices.
China ain't gonna get shit in America no more.
Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm talking about.
But we only gotta deal with that for the next year.
Here's another thing. There's people inside China right now, good people, a lot of people, crying out to the USA to come help them because they're going through their own inner shit.
But the thing about the USA, what I don't like, and this is one thing I give Trump credit for. You feel me? You'll never hear me give this motherfucker credit.
A couple things I give him credit
I give him credit for that that bullshit tax that they put on people for not having Medicare or Medicaid, whatever the fuck, the Obamacare thing, that tax. I didn't like that at all. All right, it's one thing that you're gonna try and get everybody a more affordable health care, but at the same time, don't try and tax us if we don't got it, bro. Because some people still might not have it.
My sister had to pay $500 a year for 3 years, nigga, because she didn't have Obamacare.
I got waivers. I got waivers on them shits. But that shit was fuck shit though, because I had to get the waiver. I shouldn't have to.
Something else I don't like neither, and I ain't racing by a million miles, obviously. Okay, is Muslims in this country, Muslim families that come from wherever, and they're Muslim families, they don't have to work or anything, they get $5,200 a month, bro.
Why?
Because that's what That's what Obama signed off on.
Why did he sign off on that?
Whatever the case, bro.
You see what I'm saying? It's little things like that we don't know about as a people, for the most part.
But here's the thing.
We don't know about. And the thing about it is, but I'm going to let you finish. Finish what you're saying, I'm going to say my point.
That being said, $5,200 a month.
Yeah.
Okay, for a family and per household. But you have injured and wounded veterans that come over back from war, white, black, all races, wounded veterans that can't work, and they're only getting $1,200 a household. The math don't add up, dog.
It definitely don't add up.
The math don't add up, bro.
But we gonna get more into stuff like that in this next segment.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, but more touching on that, the $5,200 for the Muslim families every month. You know, it's a lot of people, a lot of immigrants come to the country.
And I don't care, because listen, they could have that. But give more to the veterans coming back.
Bro, I'm getting to that, but let me say this, bro. It's more immigrants that come to this country. Okay, and I'm not against people coming to America because it's supposed to be the land of the free and the land of the brave.
I'll never be opposed.
Anybody seeking refuge, you come over here, eat, do your thing, work, try and get your money.
Listen, bro, I'm Irish, and the early people that helped build this country, Irish, the Italians, bro. When they all shipped them over here from New York and wherever the fuck to New York from wherever the fuck.
Yeah.
And the Irish and the Italians helped build this country, dog.
Yeah.
And it influenced.
But you know who really built this country?
A lot of people, dog.
No, who really built the country, Rob?
Who that?
African slaves.
Of course.
African slaves were 50%. They made 50% of America's exports.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Imports, exports.
Yeah.
Okay, the slaves made the imports. Yeah. In the beginning, they was making all of the money from them being bought and sold. Okay, then after that, cotton.
Yeah, of course.
Cotton and slaves is what built the foundation for America to prosper.
And you know what's fucked up? All these years later, how much things are really made by pure cotton anymore?
Not a lot of things are made by it. It's mixed.
If you think about it, never all for nothing. But I mean, at the end of the day, where we are now, damn, for what, dog?
Yeah.
For what? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean,
but that was our king export back in the day.
Of course.
That was our king. Cotton and sugar cane.
Of course.
Sugar cane was a big thing too. I was reading an article about that, how slaves in Louisiana helped bring the sugar cane industry to like a booming head. You know what I'm saying? And so much shit.
You know how many wars started because of trade imports and exports?
Of course, bro. That's what basically all wars is about, bro. If no country have enemies or allies, they only have interests.
Think about if China stopped putting way back in the early ancient days, if they never traded out like rice.
It was, you know, the reason why Columbus and all of those early settlers even went exploring, they was exploring for spice. They was exploring for spices and herbs and shit. Because they know the Indians, not the Native Americans, but the Indians from India.
You know how fucked up
they had the most spices, and they wanted to match that.
Yeah, some of the hottest shit you'll ever eat.
Yeah,
Indian curry and shit.
But that's where we get all of the curry and all of this stuff. But that's what seasoning and stuff like that. That's why it was so important back in the day.
You know what? One of the head things now in the world is trade and import.
What?
Motherfucking electronics.
Yeah.
Why do you think this shit's gonna be such a big deal when America cuts off China from all electronic imports and outports, bro?
Because electronics is an important thing because
technology.
We all use it every day, and we all depend on it to get better and advance and stuff like that.
Up shit?
What?
You go to Japan and shit and Asia. Man, their technology's ahead of ours.
Of course, man. Their technology been ahead of us, but
it shouldn't be that way.
But that's only for civilian consumption. Their technology's ahead of us. Military consumption, we miles ahead of everybody else.
Listen.
Russia, technological wise.
Russia bullshit for 61 years how they have all these nuclear weapons and they didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
You know what they did in them 61 years?
Developed.
Built them. Exactly.
And it's the same thing with North Korea. North Korea was bullshitting for all of these years, and now they building them in the meanwhile.
I'm keep it real, G. And you know another thing that they're planning on doing too?
What?
They're planning to send a whole squadron of troops into North Korea, and they're gonna try. This is what it's coming to, bro. Because motherfuckers don't quit playing games. This is what it's coming to. They're going to go in and they're going to seek and try to rescue as many innocent civilians as possible. And they're going to fly two F-15s over that fucking country, bro.
And bomb them.
And wipe it out.
Oh, man.
They're going to bring them all to South Korea.
I don't know if they're going to do that. I don't know if Trump got the balls for that.
But that's my point.
I don't think he got the balls.
If it comes to war, honestly, bro, I think he might, bro.
He don't got the balls.
I think he does. Dog.
I don't think he got the balls.
I think he does.
I don't think he got the balls.
I really do think he does.
I don't think he got the balls. See, America has like a political agenda where they don't like to be seen as the villain, even though they are.
Listen,
so, but the reason why we bombed Nagasaki and Hiroshima is because of Pearl Harbor. They needed an excuse.
And what they say after Pearl Harbor? The head man of what he said. First thing he said, we've awoken the sleeping giant.
Exactly.
Listen, America, say what you want. America's military can go toe to toe, and as far as world's concerned, we can take on two major. We can take on even though they have more guys, we can take on like Asia or like Germany, like Asia and Russia.
We've done it. We've done it in previous wars.
Together,
we've done it in previous wars.
We'll lose in that if it's 2-on-1, but us alone can take on two.
Yeah,
it's who we have as our allies to come take on the rest, bro.
Yeah.
And listen, World War is going to be nasty, dog.
Yeah.
It's because listen, I saw the lineup of World War, bro. What the allies and who it would be, dog. And our line is this much longer.
Yeah.
But after the first 4, bro, it's like
it ain't nobody.
What the fuck's France gonna do?
Yeah.
The fuck's, you know what I'm saying? Like with United Nations, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And the thing about that is those other countries, when they see that you're losing the war, whoever spearheaded, they see that you're losing it, they start to pull out their troops and they say we can't participate in it no more, and they leave you high and dry, and you got to just win with strategy.
Listen. First of all, the United States has the greatest Navy in the world. Mm-hmm. In the water, nobody's playing that chess game, and they know it.
Yeah.
Air Force, nobody wants to play with that chess game, and they know it.
Yeah. Man
on land is what we have to worry about, bro. Like, China has like 10 people to our 1, bro.
Yeah.
As far as military people.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you put one goddamn giant motherfucker and a bunch of midgets, I mean, they'll probably take him down, but then he could take a bunch of midgets.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it is, bro, with our military and outside, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, damn, dog. I mean, at the end of the day, North Korea can claim they're going to bomb anybody. Any nuke that they even try to send will be blown the fuck up.
Yeah.
Less than halfway here.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever reach here, dog. You know why? So they send all this shit to Russia.
Yeah.
Where it can reach.
Yeah.
And that shit, bro, the first time they nuke something, bro, America's going to shoot that shit down and it's over, dog.
Yeah.
And they know it. That's why this shit's been prolonged.
But you know, there is something in place. There's a doctrine in place that I was reading up on a long time ago. It's called MAD, Mutually Assured Destruction. Yep. And that's basically where superpowers, the only reason why America hasn't nuked Russia all of these years, even though we had so much conflict and so many problems with each other, is because of that doctrine, MAD. Look it up, Mutually Assured Destruction. And both of them understand that we can't go tick for tack. We can't go tick for tack with them with nukes.
Listen, first of all, here's the thing.
Because they'll wipe everybody out.
Right. The nukes will.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. America, fuck what anybody's talking about. Nobody's fucking with America with the nuclear shit.
Yeah.
They don't want to bring nuclear weapons into it, bro, because exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Okay? Bombs over Baghdad.
Yeah.
Outcast.
Yeah.
In the video, yeah, it's funny, whatever. In that video, there was nukes going up like this and hitting each other and blowing up.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, if you do that once is enough to fuck the moon up.
Nuclear winter, too. You'll have a nuclear winter.
The only nuclear we've ever sent, bro, it was way back in the days, it was a nuclear bomb to hit the moon.
Yeah.
And they hit the moon. Mm-hmm. And what that shit do, it left a monster crater, and there was a bell rung.
You sure we did? We nuked the moon?
Yes, bro. The moon is made out of. That's how they found out what the moon made out of, like whatever the fuck iron or whatever the fuck metal.
Oh.
And that's the gravitational pull.
You know who talking about nukes too? Elon Musk. He talking about nuking Mars to terraform it.
Of course.
You know, and that's one thing about this. That's one thing about this global population. That's one thing about us. You know, being American citizens, not just American citizens, but us being human beings, we like to fuck with shit. And we don't.
Our noses where it don't belong.
Yeah, we don't know how that shit really belongs. That's another planet. You know what I mean? And we don't really know how it works. I mean, we could take care of this planet. We could try and reverse the effects of global warming and all of this other shit. But we so concerned about capitalism. We so concerned about materialism.
Everything done nowadays from a government standpoint. Fuck what they tell you. It's all about population control.
It's all about population control and the control of money.
That's it.
That's what it is. They want to control the population. They control the flow of currency. So a lot of times we're not doing things because it's not turning a profit that we would like at that moment in time.
I mean, what other nation do you know has a fucking embassy in every nation in this world, bro?
Yeah.
The U.S. has a U.S. embassy in every place in this planet, dog.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a fact.
What do you think, bro? These people nobody wants to go to war with America.
That's a fact.
But here's the thing, America's been, not bullshitting, but America's been fucking being nice and soft for way too long. Where now it's like these other niggas, they build arsenal now, they have artillery, they have an arsenal now. Now they feel like, okay, listen, Russia's the second biggest continent in this goddamn planet.
Yeah.
Okay? Next to Africa.
Yeah.
And then you have Asia. Okay? But it's like, at the end of the day, bro, nobody, and they know it, can fuck with America, bro.
Nah.
So if anybody ever tried, only thing it will be civil war in the country, which is already happening with this race war that they keep provoking.
Yeah. But that's
war.
due to the police brutality. That's why they keep provoking this race war.
Of course, bro. But don't you think it's a motive behind it?
Of course it's a motive behind it, bro.
Don't you think if the white man wanted to kill all this extra shit and black people, bro, there's enough black people killing black people in the world. There's a bigger message, bro.
Yeah.
They are provoking. They don't want segregation, bro, because they know what the fuck could happen if everybody united, dog.
Yeah.
And they will not stand for it, dog.
Yeah.
And they will not let it happen, yo.
Yeah. That's why it's still seen as kind of taboo to this day. You feel me? If you go, say for instance, me and you walk into a bar together, you know what I'm saying, in Weston.
I've had it with Dooley, bro.
Yeah, you had it with D all the time.
The white man calls the N-word out a bunch of times.
Yeah.
He ain't getting knocked out or fucked up by the black guy. He's getting fucked up by the white man that's been sitting behind him.
Yeah.
Right next to him.
Yeah, because if you don't say nothing about it, then you complicit.
Dog, I'm not the one, bro, to sit here and stand by that shit, homie.
Yeah.
Fuck do you mean, dog?
Yeah. Like me, Rob, you use the nigga word all the goddamn time.
Bro, but at the end of the day, yeah, right.
But that's cause you grew up around the homies and shit.
My whole life, I got roots.
Yeah, you be in the hood.
My face is known by everybody, bro.
You be in the hood.
I've done shit for people. I've been around in wartime, battle time, good times, handouts, everything.
Yeah, you been in the hood.
At the end of the day, bro, it is what it is, bro. Because you have to fight for what's right, dog.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, yeah, okay, they built this shit up so much in our country that race and all this extra shit is such a huge topic.
Yeah.
What are they doing, bro? They're getting everybody's mind off the main problem, yo.
Yeah.
And the main problem is not here, bro, with our own people.
But the thing about it is, too, though, this country has never repaired the damages that it has done to these different communities. And that's adding to the race tension. That's add to it.
It's all a plot, bro.
It's always a plot, but
it's their motive for it, and they are succeeding.
But how do we get to the root of that, and how do we stop these motherfuckers that are in control and have the power?
Yo, that's the most thought important fucking question in the world.
That's the $1 million question.
How to bring world peace.
Yeah.
And what you just described, if we ever was able to do that, it would bring world peace.
I can tell you where we start because I wrote down a couple of ideas a few times because I thought about this idea of world peace when I was going insane.
Of course.
I was thinking about the idea of world peace.
Ripping out Bible pages and giving
them when I ripped out Bible pages.
Keeping them shit.
Yeah.
Listen to my dog.
Yeah, but nigga, my mind was bro, I was so fucking high all the time.
Let me tell you something. Drugs.
Yeah.
What the fuck you think, bro? Who you think puts the drugs out on the street? For people to sell.
Government, of course.
Damn right. Now think about this. When, Molly, for example, MDMA.
Yeah.
Ecstasy and shit. What's that shit do? It expands your mind.
Yeah.
Opens up doors in your mind.
But I was smoking weed.
You will become so much more focused and you will be so much more fucking in-depth with your thought process on ecstasy, MDMA.
But the thing about it is...
But this is my point. In the military, when these motherfuckers get blown up,
they're
fucked up, and they're lined up in these fucking tents and shit with all their limbs missing. What do they prescribe them, bro? They prescribe them high doses of MDMA.
Yeah.
Because it opens their mind, bro. And
but this is the thing about that, though. If you live in a mundane routine, if you doing your daily routines in life and stuff like that, if you say for instance you're a construction worker or you're a security guard or you drive buses for a living and stuff like that. If you have your mind open too much, you thinking too deeply sometimes, you're not going to focus on the day-to-day and the reality because a lot of these things are...
What's the day-to-day reality, bro? Working to pay bills?
Exactly. And that's what if you think too deeply about it, you're going to start to get depressed, you're going to get anxious, and anytime when you're not smoking or you're not being high, you're going to get that, you're going to get bored of that feeling.
That comes with people who You have to do the drug. Don't let the drug do you. You
Bro.
can't abuse it. You can't become addicted.
Of
That's
course.
the problem. These drugs are so highly addictive, bro.
But bro, I got a different perspective on this altogether. My perspective on this is the people that do the drugs and they get to, laugh and enjoy they high and enjoy that feeling that they get from it are the ones that are rich, the ones that don't have to wake up on a mundane routine and do that shit every day. The CEOs and the big business owners, they doing blow in their office every goddamn week.
Yeah, I know the Dolphins had a coach do it. I know.
Because they making millions. They making money when they sleep.
Of course.
So anytime when you making millions, you can experience life to the fullest.
It's easy to call someone out here a base or a junkie, bro, when they're broke.
Exactly.
You can't call no millionaire, multi-millionaire, fucking CEO, corporate boss a junkie, even though he does more drugs than a junkie.
Exactly.
You know why?
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, that paper gonna talk, bro.
At the end of the day, money talk, bullshit walk. And as long as you got the money, don't nobody care about what the fuck you did to get it.
Right.
They don't give a fuck about what the fuck you did to get it. They don't care how you got it. All they know is that you got it. Yep. You could be the biggest dope dealer of the century. They'll give you mad props and mad respects. Shout out to Pablo Escobar. You feel me? Motherfucker murdered millions. Motherfucker was selling more drugs than
that motherfucker.
You could fit in a house.
He was more praised by the people in his area than anybody in the world because he did for his people in the community, bro. You ask anybody that was alive back then, he looks how he looks in the world, eyes of the world, but inside his Colombian, inside his people, he was the fucking greatest person to ever live because he was that nigga that walked down the street and gave people money, that put roofs on houses, built communities, and did for his people, dog.
Exactly. Exactly, and it's
this man he burnt $1 million of American cash because his daughter was cold.
Exactly, but dog, like I say, bro, people don't care about how you got this money or what you doing with it. You feel me?
This ain't a what you done for me world, bro. It's a what you can do for me world.
Exactly.
You don't get paid for effort, nigga. You get paid for results.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, man. Before we get into more pressing topics, it's not to change subjects, but have you tried that chicken sandwich from Popeyes yet?
I have not.
You have not tried the chicken sandwich from Popeyes?
I have not.
Wow. I've tried the chicken sandwich from Popeyes. I tried the regular chicken sandwich. It's not all the hype what people was talking about. I know the hype dying down off of that shit, but it's not what all of those people made it to be, bro. It's not all that fire. I don't eat Chick-fil-A at all. I got food poisoning from Chick-fil-A twice. So I don't eat Chick-fil-A at all. Everybody talking about all Chick-fil-A great and all that shit. I don't hear what they're talking about. I don't eat Chick-fil-A at all. But that Popeyes sandwich, I'm a sandwich guy. I'm trying to cut back on the bread because bread not good for you.
Starch.
Yeah, all of the starch in the dough and all of that shit, that's terrible for you. And if you're trying to lose weight, take bread out your diet for about 3 months and you will drop like 20, 30 pounds. Bread, rice, anything that has that starch or that dough or that flour in it. Yeah, white foods. If you take any of that shit out your diet, I'm telling you, you'll drop weight so fucking fast you won't believe it. Even if I cut back off of eating sandwiches like once every 2 weeks.
Stop drinking soda.
That too. But I'm telling you, it's the bread. 100% bread, because that flour is in almost everything you eat. And the flour, when you put water on flour, what it do? Clump up. And all of that clumped up shit, that shit coming in your stomach and it's sticking to your gut.
Sound like my girl last night.
But yeah, man. That Amazon rainforest too was another thing that, that shit was crazy, bro. And, they said that big oil corporation, they started those fires because the Amazonian people had won a legal battle against them of some sorts for them not to be able to mine over there. And, to me, like, all these corporations, all these companies, I feel like they like the villains of the world. You know what I'm saying? You see it all in cartoons and animation and all of that stuff. Like, they make the big companies, like, they make them the villains because they really are in real life. They really are in real life, like LexCorp and, the Legion of Doom and all of that shit. These big-ass corporations is nothing but some filthy, greedy bastards that just want to make a dollar. They don't give a fuck about nobody in the economy. They don't care about nobody on the planet. Only thing they care about is the almighty dollar, and that's an ill way to live. That's a ill-ass way to live, because the funny thing about money is you can't take it with you when you die. It's only your impact what you leaving when you die. And when you come back, bitch, you'll come back as a motherfucking roach and a bitch will step on you for the rest of your life. Yep. You know, when you do shit like that.
Come back as a condom for a gay nigga.
Condom is a gay nigga.
Condom for a gay nigga. Like Quagmire.
Like Quagmire and always getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But them, like, fuck all of them corporations, bro. I had did the orientation, right? Because I got a new job. You know that, right? For Allied Universal. I know I would never want to do security ever again. Ever again in my life, bro. I hate security. But at the same time, bro, nigga gotta pay these bills, bro. Nigga gotta pay these bills, you know. We can talk about all of this deep shit all day long, but at the same time, the only way you're gonna advance your agenda of whatever it may be, like mine's, is like bringing people together. That's one of the reasons why I started the Crash Culture Podcast show, because I seen the culture head into a crash. You know, I seen like there's certain issues like race that causes us to clash and crash and argue and fight about dumb shit that we really shouldn't be fighting about. And little minor shit like the music that we listen to nowadays, it became so watered down and filled up with bullshit that it's almost impossible to sift through it for a message, because the message is preaching materialism and objectifying everything. You know what I'm saying? So for a deep brother like myself, for a deep brother like myself to understand all of this and see this shit and try and make a change, I say, you know what? How do I start off? And I talked to a couple of my homeboys. One of my homeboys, Noah, shout out to Noah. He had told me start a podcast, and this man told me this shit. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, dog. This podcast was supposed to be out probably about a year or two ago, dog. But I had so much shit going on in my life at that time, I couldn't do it. And one day I picked up on this app. He had told me about this app, Anchor, and I just started doing it from there. But yeah, that's a little backstory to the Crash Culture Podcast show.
Thought you couldn't do it till you got to it.
You feel me? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. But we have so many prevalent issues nowadays that we don't talk about because we so concerned with, like I say, entertainment and mundane routine. We need to really understand these things. Just us knowing about this stuff and us understanding these things.
Being woke is not enough, bro.
It's not enough. It's not enough. You have to actually do action. You have to actually take action.
What the fuck's the difference if you don't know it's coming, or if you know it's coming and don't do nothing about it?
Exactly. And one action can be educating other people. You feel me?
Circle down effect.
That exactly, because you may not be able to do something at that moment in time because of whatever position you is in life at that moment, but that next person might be able to do something. You know what I'm saying? And the next person that they may talk to about something that you told them might be able to do something.
Shout out to Nipsey Hussle.
Exactly. You feel me? Nipsey was doing so much shit in the community and people didn't find out about it until he died. And that's the message, and that's the only thing that they can say about him. Yeah, he was a gangbanger and this, that, and the third, but he fed his community and he did what he did for them, and he was only going to do more. And it's the same thing with Pop. He was one of those people that was branching off into his community. Shout out to all of the entrepreneurs that are out there actually trying to inspire change and do real things in their community. Not just help out celebrities that already got millions of dollars. You feel me? Like that whole ASAP thing. Like, to me, especially from the shit that he said about the black community, like him not really even caring, I really didn't too much give a fuck about the whole Sweden thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not a person that's really impacting us and trying to drive us forward. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not trying to get on this bus and trying to make real shit happen for everybody, especially the people that look like you and where you come from, then what is you doing? What is you doing? You know what I'm saying? If you're not trying to help people that need that help in life, that just need that one big break or some shit like that, and you got the power to do it, what is you doing? Why do people support you? You know why? You they motherfucking jester. You they entertainment.
A lot of these people they need people to help them get through certain times in their life, bro. So they listen. And music has one of the biggest influences in this world. Bro.
Music and sports.
Of course.
Especially in America. Music and sports is king.
For example, you got people like Eminem who have verbally written down in songs, bro. man, I do this shit for the person that needs to hear it and is going through a hard time.
Yeah.
There's no one to listen to and no one to look up to.
Yeah.
So these people, some of these artists get idolized. Where the problem is, with the influence that it has and what's coming out now, come on, bro. It's all part of the plot. What do you think they put this bullshit on the radio for?
Bro, you know what? Somebody had said some shit about Eminem. Lord Jamar, I don't know if you heard what that boy said. You heard what he said on Vlad TV? That boy said that Eminem is not a top 5 MC, a top 10 MC.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, dog.
Yeah, but you know, Conway the Machine, you heard of him?
I heard of him.
He's underneath Eminem's label. Eminem signed him. And he says, niggas not riding in the hood bumping no Eminem songs.
That's fine, bro. I mean, I listen to what I listen to.
Do you bump him?
Of course, bro. What do you mean? I bump all.
Where is he at on your list?
As far as what? What are we talking about?
Like,
as far as song making?
Greatest,
as far as entertainer?
greatest rapper.
Rapper?
Greatest rapper of all time list. Where is he at on this list of yours?
I mean, all right, well, let me get a little deeper. You talking, cause his albums, bro.
No. We not talking, not
saying.
numbers.
Fuck the numbers.
We talking
what
about
his albums. A lot of people don't look at them as great, which is beyond me because of what they were, bro. Now, if you want to talk about his shit, you know, like his productions and his shit, or you talking about as a freestyler?
Let me explain this to you like this.
As a lyricist, bro, come on.
Let me explain this to you like this, all right?
Come on, dog.
His bars is amazing. Hands down, bars amazing. Black, white, it don't matter with him. His bars is amazing. He's a lyricist, okay? All right. But for me, what makes a rapper great, or what makes them in that greatest of all time category, is not only is their music impactful, okay? Is their music impactful? What did they do in the culture of hip hop? You know what I mean? Like, was everybody riding around listening to this nigga? You know what I'm saying? At certain points in time?
I never seen a real big time award show without him.
Exactly. But not only that, also, what was his message behind his music? Those are the two things really for me that put you in my greatest of all time category. He's in the top 10 for me, guaranteed, just outside of the top 5, because number 1 of all time gotta be Tupac and Biggie. I can't go no other way with it. I'm sorry. Anybody that put anybody before them, to me, your opinion is not valid immediately when it comes to the hip hop debate, because these are two men that gave a life for hip hop to prosper.
Here's the thing. There is no deciphering who's better at a Pac or Biggie.
No. That's why I say number 1.
Right.
That's why I put them both there.
Right.
That's why I put them both there. I already said that before.
1 and 1A.
Yeah.
A lot of now listen. Everyone has their difference between who they like better.
Yeah.
Personally, I like Biggie. I like Biggie more, bro.
Yeah, I like Pac more.
Exactly.
But I would never say Pac was better than Biggie, because
exactly.
You feel me?
There's no validity to saying any one of them was better than the other one.
Exactly, because Biggie had the smooth flow and he had the rhymes and the bars.
Artists,
exactly. They presented like the yin and the yang.
Two completely.
You feel me? And that's why they number 1. That's why they number 1 together.
Made hip hop what it is, bro.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fuck what you say. That all their music is timeless.
Yeah. And then once you go from number 1 down to number 2, then that's when it's a debate.
Now from the top number. Now from 1A and
From
1B,
from 2
1 and 1A. Now you go to number
from number 2 to number 5. You got a debate.
As far as I'm concerned, that number 1
has
a dash and a T mark next to it.
Yeah.
Tied for number 1.
Yeah. You know, from number 2 to 5, it's always a debate.
Now it gets
anybody can go in there, because then after that, then you're going to start factoring sales. You're going to start factoring a lot of other shit.
I'm keep it G with you, bro.
Yeah.
Any list that you hear from anybody after Biggie and Pac, all becomes off preference, bro.
Exactly. It all is all preference at the end of the day.
At the day after Pac and Biggie, it's all preference, bro.
Yeah, because those two, they spot solidified. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people want to put Nipsey already into that debate of greatest of all time. You can't do that. Respecting him and everything that he's done for the culture and the community, but the man only had 1 studio album, and he had a lot of mixtapes, but he only had 1 studio album.
As a man, you can say he's tied for first.
Exactly.
As an artist, come on, dog, stop it.
Yeah. That's like with the LeBron and Jordan debate. LeBron, as a man, you could say was the greatest man to ever be in the game of basketball. But as a basketball player, you can't say LeBron's the greatest basketball player.
You heard about the Shaq and Kobe beef going on?
Yeah, man. Shaq and Kobe get on my fucking nerves, bro, because
they're like little babies, bro.
Yeah, because Shaq, he got to be real with himself. He didn't work out. He didn't work out and shit like that.
But he also got to be real, too. With that being said, he's still the most dominant center to ever play the game, bro.
I don't know.
Come on, dog.
I don't know. Kareem had an unstoppable move.
Bro.
And he could play defense. He'll get you 2 blocks a game at least. And get you 10, 15 rebounds. Yeah, Shaq could play defense, but Shaq mostly, my dad used to say Shaq bogart the rim. He get in front of the rim and he's just so massive that he just bang on everybody because of his size.
Listen, bro. Kareem, obviously, bro, he's one of the greatest with the sky hook and everything.
Yeah.
The most unguardable presence. What do you think they made a hack of Shaq for, dog?
Yeah, but that's physically imposing dominance.
Okay.
I don't care about that physically imposing dominance because if you put both of them against each other, Wilt Chamberlain was the Shaq before Shaq.
No, yeah, okay, yeah, right, okay.
He was Shaq before
Let's
Shaq.
not kid around here, dog. That motherfucker was playing a whole bunch of 5'9" white guys.
Yeah, that's true. But that's why I don't really. When it comes to that 100 points of all time and all the records he got him against inferior competition.
End of the day, bro, you put Wilt Chamberlain in that paint with Shaq, bro, and listen, that motherfucker, he was thin, bro.
Yeah, he gonna get body. He gonna get body.
He's going to get body bagged in that.
Yeah, he gonna get body bagged. But you remember, it's a lot of, as human beings, we only evolve. So Shaq was just one of those pinnacles of evolution. The same way LeBron is a pinnacle of evolution. You know what I mean?
LeBron James in his prime might be the most physically unguardable presence.
Yeah,
Jordan couldn't guard him because he was physically he would be outmatched.
Yeah, these guys just the pinnacle, a pinnacle of evolution.
It's come on, dog. This nigga was 6'9", fucking 260 pounds.
What I like, my preference is the pinnacle of skill. Okay, because skill can beat that size from time to time, whether you believe it or not. That skill can always reign. It's going to always reign king if you're more skilled than a person. It's going to always reign king at the end of the day. Because you're going to have some shit in your bag that they don't have because it's always been so easy for them to just do people like that.
LeBron James one of the fastest athletes to ever play basketball.
Yeah, but his handles is a little bit sus at times because he's a small forward. He's not a point guard. He has great ball handling skills.
We've seen some of the greatest passes ever come from this motherfucker.
Yeah, he has great ball handling skills, but at the same time, if you put...
The only thing that fucked up Kobe, bro, and all this shit is his ability to pass the ball.
Bro, listen about LeBron. You gonna jump to Kobe from LeBron. You ain't even finished LeBron.
Does Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, LeBron, and everyone forgets. Okay, I get it.
We already went over the Kobe thing, and I told you the LeBron's shortcomings and why he's not better than Kobe. But I'm gonna tell you even more so of LeBron's weaknesses and why he's not, to me, one of the most. He's not one of the most, because he is one of the most skilled players of all time. But he's not the most skilled player of all time because even like Jordan, his handles. If you really had to force them to a side all game long, they not gonna be able to eat off like that. You know what I mean?
Jordan has some of the greatest fucking hand dribbling skills I've ever seen for a man.
Nah, bro. If you put it, say for instance, like it's a difference between Jordan's handles, LeBron's handles, and Kyrie's handles. You see what I mean? And an AI handle. You feel me? That's a handle. That's a handle with a touch of God. Guys like AI, guys like Kyrie, they got the handle of a touch of God. It ain't nothing they can't do with the basketball. A guy like Jamal Crawford, the handle with a touch of God. You know what I mean?
How far do handles
really? They magicians with the ball. It's a difference when you're a magician with the ball.
How far can godly handles really get you, bro?
Bruh, but I'm telling you.
We see what everyone knows about Kyrie's godly handles.
Yeah.
But now look at him, bro. Yeah, all right. You want to go be the man?
Hey, but he was the man that helped LeBron win that championship in Cleveland. You can't take that away from him. He hit them big shots against Golden State.
Bro, of course.
He hit them big shots against Golden State.
What I don't like, bro, is people that say, and regardless of how you feel or not, there are people that say that Kyrie was better with LeBron than Dwayne Wade was with Shaq.
No.
It's
impossible.
Those are
impossible.
not fucking NBA.
No. You can't.
Because you want to talk about handles?
Yeah, you can't.
I mean, ouch, bro.
You can't.
That hurt.
You can't.
That hurt, though.
You can't.
I mean,
I never heard nobody say that shit.
Yeah.
That was goofy. I never heard nobody say that.
And then after they realized they couldn't win that battle, what did they say? They said, Kyrie was better with LeBron than Dwayne Wade was when LeBron first got there.
No.
Impossible.
No.
Even Dwayne Wade, when LeBron first got there, the
No.
motherfucker averaged 24 points a game for the first 2 seasons.
Yeah. D-Wade, the thing about D-Wade is his spot was solidified as a man and a champion before LeBron got there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He brought Miami a title before LeBron got there, and Shaq was in his decline of his prime, and D-Wade led him.
Shaq didn't play the whole second, third. He got hurt along the line in that way to the 06 championship.
Yeah.
And he came back in the finals, bro, and it was like, yeah, he balled out, but goddamn, Dwayne Wade averaged the most points we've ever seen anybody average in the finals, bro, until LeBron did it with Cleveland when he had Kyrie, because he had to.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade averaged 35 points a game in the finals against Dallas that year.
Yeah. We're going to go more into that on the next segment. Hold on. All right, yep. But more away from the basketball shit, man. Dave Chappelle got a new special, man. I recommend that shit to everybody, Sticks and Stones. If you ain't watch it, go watch it. That shit hitting. His jokes on there is one of a kind. And Dave Chappelle, to me, is like the pinnacle of comedian or comedic success.
He changed the game.
Yeah, he changed the game. Next to Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle changed the game of comedy and stand-up, because he's just as funny as in stand-up as he is on his show, as he is on the movie. You know what I'm saying? He's just funny overall.
The Chappelle, listen, he was always the man with stand-up. The Chappelle show is what changed the game of comedy forever, dog.
Had niggas in middle school screaming, "I'm Rick James, bitch.
Fuck your couch.
Fuck your couch, Charlie Murphy." We was staying that shit, I'm telling you, all day long in middle school on the bus ride home. I mean,
every week was a new Chappelle show line.
Yeah, it was a new Chappelle show line every goddamn week, bro. We just couldn't get enough of that show, bro. We middle school kids, you know, and that shit was cracking me the fuck up, always. And the new season of Power came out. I don't know if you seen that. You ain't seen that yet, neither.
I ain't seen that yet, dog.
Man, bro, there's so many people, you know, like, we don't watch a lot of TV nowadays. As you get older, you don't watch as much TV as you once watched.
I don't watch as much TV, for sure.
You don't got enough time. You feel me?
That's it, bro. And when I do, I'm laying down, I'm trying to get some rest, I'm trying to eat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We mostly think about it like this, dog. We spend a lot of our time at work, bro. We spend a lot of our time.
You spend more time with your colleagues than you do with your family, bro.
Exactly, dog. Exactly, dog.
People that got kids, they're raising kids, they at work 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Come home, you see your kids for a couple hours in his bedtime.
You don't even really want to deal with them, because you done dealt with so much bullshit at work 9 times out of 10.
And I learned real quick how to leave your work shit at work and your home shit at home.
Yeah, I really want to get out of that cycle of working for a paycheck, you know, paycheck to paycheck bullshit.
That's why I travel as much as I do, nigga.
Yeah, 80% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a real problem.
As long as my bills are paid, bro, I'm trying to travel as much as I can. I ain't got to have $1 million in the bank. Well, I'll be goddamn if I'm gonna pay bills and die for my life.
What? That's why it's important to get on the job, not just to work and pay bills, but to have a plan for your future. You know what I'm saying? If anything, get on a job that you're gonna have 401k. You're gonna have benefits.
I got a pension, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Full benefits.
Full benefits and pension. You get on a job like that, at least you working to the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The problem comes in, like all of these high school jobs, we got all these grown ass people working all of these high school jobs. I wouldn't even have took this other job in security if they didn't tell me that they had pension or 401k or full health benefits.
It makes it a lot easier at work to deal with bullshit when you know that they're going to be paying your health care for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And you're going to have a nice fat pension to pay your ass every month.
Yeah, man. Oh, there he is.
There it is, the ninth wonder of the world.
There he is. Siraj just joined the segment, but he got to go right quick. What's going on?
We're doing something, that's why
I know.
What's going on?
What it is?
You want to say what's up to the...
What it is, people, you know how it goes. Sherrod Johnson on the block, you feel me? Got to go get some things done, you feel me?
The only motherfucker you'll see 7'9" with Trick Daddy braids.
Yeah, I told him he looked like somebody. That's who it was. It was Trick Daddy. I was telling him that he looked like a big worm and all that other shit.
My dog
got it on the head.
My dog braids stopped right on the cerebellum.
Right on the cerebellum,
no,
bro.
that's how I want it.
No hang time.
Put headphones on, they over the braids.
Look at this thing. You tripping. I got a whole pull back.
You can put the headphones on and straight on top of fade.
Yeah,
What?
that's what it is. Hey, man, I'm gonna be back though.
All right, bro. I wanted to tell Charmaine happy birthday too. I forgot to say it on Facebook and Twitter. But Sherrod, when you see Charmaine, tell her happy birthday. I'm telling her happy birthday too on the segment. Huh? Yeah, I'm in the group text, but you know everybody got in the chat and it felt weird. So I ain't want to say nothing in the chat.
I know that feeling.
You know? But happy birthday, Charmaine. If you ever listen to this, you're gonna hear this on this show. Man, so much shit be happening, but nothing at all. You dig what I mean? So much shit happens, but nothing at all. Social media make it feel like it's always an event going on, but nothing really at all. We out here doing this, what we gonna call this? The pre-hurricane podcast?
I'm sure we'll do another one before.
Yeah, we're gonna probably do another one before. You know, but this is the pre-hurricane podcast. Hurricane Dorian, that's what it's supposed to be called, coming in.
Dorian?
Yeah, but Dorian, I don't think it's gonna hit like that. I'm in the mindset of a normal Floridian. Like, I didn't see so many hurricanes that hit, bro. I felt like it when I was in school. It was just another day to get out of school.
People
but
ain't
now
even
working,
started
it's like
blowing up.
bullshit.
Nothing yet, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're battle tested here, bro.
Yeah, dog. Hurricanes ain't shit to us. You know what I'm saying? We gators down here. Chomp, chomp.
Let them fool y'all.
Yeah.
Wolves wear sheep clothing and motherfucking gators wear lizard clothing. Gator clothing.
Yeah, man. But how about that game, man? I got to give a shout out to Josh Hammond. You know what I'm saying? That's my nephew's peoples. And he did his thing, bro. He did his thing.
Exceeded expectations, and the Gators are the Gators, bro.
Yeah, but the Gators, that quarterback, Felipe Franks, he get on my goddamn nerves. But enough of that college football shit, man. I really want to see what's going to happen this year, this 2020 year with the upcoming election and shit like that. You know, they're going to start really, really trying to register everybody to vote.
I just want everyone to know there's a 90% chance that Trump's going to get reelected. Don't cause mayhem or pandemonium.
I don't feel like 90%. I feel like it's like a 70%, 60% chance he'll get reelected.
Let me ask you a question. Who are you going to elect instead, bro?
Bruh, even Chappelle talked about it on his special. He was like, there's a good chance that Trump will get reelected because if the Democrats ain't saying shit, that's what's going to get them. They put too many people on that ballot. They got way too many people trying to run. It looked tacky. You know what I'm saying? Some of them people could have set back. Like Hillary running again, right?
I don't think so.
I think she was running again. I could have sworn I seen her in one of the debates. I hope not.
I mean, listen, bro.
Bernie Sanders running again.
We got stuck between a rock and a hard place with Hillary or Trump, dog.
Yeah. Joe Biden then almost completely died down.
Of course.
I think out of all of them candidates, the ones that speak to me the most is the ones that's talking about not only what they're going to do for the country, but what they're going to do for my specific community because I felt the impacts of, slavery and whatnot, and I want them goddamn reparations. Fuck what you heard.
What people fail to realize is that what Trump's done in these 8 years, bro, is he's done a lot for the small business owner.
Small business owner.
For the man that's your uncle, your sister, your friend that's running their own business.
How has he done a lot for them?
The revenue, and he's cut the tax. Because what happened was these big corporations were getting the smallest tax, were getting the tax breaks and paying the least in taxes, while the man trying to provide for his family, running his own black business or whatever business, were getting taxed the most. They were getting the heaviest taxes. You know what I'm saying? So now he cut the cut, and now he's taxing the big corporation owners, the big CEOs and everything. He's taxing them more and taxing the little man less, bro.
Bro, he has a private jet tax exemption.
Regardless of what he's got, bro.
No, I'm saying he has a private private jet tax exemption. If you buy a private jet, you will be exempt from, I don't know how many millions of dollars in taxes.
This shit across, bro? You can't just do this shit because fucking the panel is declining. You have to give and take, bro. You have to, you know what I'm saying? You have to rob Peter to pay Paul a little bit.
But bro, I listen, man.
And the jobs he's created. Bro.
He's done. No, he ain't. No, he has not, bro. I see a lot of minimum wage jobs. Obama created more jobs than him. And both of them have created a lot of minimum wage jobs. And to me, that's not really creating jobs. You got to create jobs that people can sustain their life. You know what I mean? You got to create now. If he raised the minimum wage to $15 an hour, I'd be like, yeah, he all right.
You know what Miami Beach is.
They signed. I know they signed something for Florida. They supposed to raise it in 2020 to $15 an hour. You know, but that was Ron DeSantis. I didn't think I was gonna like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When he was running against Andrew Gillum, I didn't think I was gonna like him because he was a Republican and Trump backed him. And there was a lot of bullshit that he was saying to feed Trump base. But at the same time, since he's been in office, Governor DeSantis he has earned some of my respect to call him Governor DeSantis instead of Ron DeSantis. You know what I'm saying? A no-name motherfucker. Because he done some shit.
Let's not dive too deep into politics, bro.
Yeah, nobody likes to talk about politics.
Two things you don't talk about in the world, really, bro, is religion and politics. Because you'll never be right to everyone has their own opinion, and everyone's opinion is wrong to the other person. Right?
But that's the problem with the culture. That's why I created this, dog. Hey, if you feel like something, bro, if you feel a way about something I'm saying or anything you saying, you can always get at a bitch on Facebook, Twitter. You got all of my accounts. Bam Bennu on Instagram. Bam Smith 22 on Twitter. You know, Bam Smith on Facebook. If you feel a way, if you feel froggy, leap at me. Let me know how you feel. I like to hear these criticisms. You know what I'm saying?
I love to hear points of view, bro.
You know, all it is just that. It's just words. I'm a big man.
You have to talk to the right audience too, bro.
I'm a big man.
Everybody.
As long as you ain't talking disrespectful, you can say what you want to say.
A lot of people, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to know how to coordinate yourself, bro.
Yeah, like I listen to other people. It's been people that support Trump, and I heard their points of view. Like this one dude I play basketball with on a regular named Ben. He supports Trump from the beginning, and I listen to his point of view. We don't agree on everything, but I listen to his point of view because we all different human beings at the end of the day. Yeah. And the only way for us to move forward is for us to understand why we have these different points of view.
You have to understand everyone's point of view, bro.
Yeah.
But if you don't, how the fuck can you bring an accurate, you know what I'm saying, an accurate fucking
perspective,
bro, if you don't know everyone's point of view and perspective on it.
Yeah.
Everyone lives a different life. Everyone has a different hand they were dealt, and everyone, because of that, has their own different views and points of views and emphasis, bro.
Yeah.
Problem is, nobody wants to hear it, bro, because everyone wants to just be like, yo, this, that's how I feel, and that's it.
Yeah.
As soon as you're quick to disagree with someone,
they're cutting you off.
Now it's a fight, or you looked at some type of way, or soft society, bro.
Yeah. And that's another thing, too. People's feelings get way too hurt now, more faster, bro. It didn't used to be like this when we was growing up. Nah, like Chappelle show would have never been able to say the shit it was able to say.
A wise man once told me, facts don't give a fuck about your feelings.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. Facts don't give a fuck about your feelings. And the thing about it is, in reality, there's always something that's some comedy. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to laugh at your pain at certain points in time. You know what I'm saying? And the only way you're going to be able to do that is to talk about these things. You know what? Another thing that people say don't talk about that I talk about all the time? Religion.
That's what I said. I said politics and religion.
That's one thing.
It's just a debate that you don't want, because at the end of the day, it'll probably always end up in some kind of to where it hits somebody at a soft point, bro. And it's too easy to hit someone's soft side with that, bro. So it's like, fuck that. But if we're going to speak on it, we can speak about anything.
That's what this is about. Right. It's about talking about anything. Right. That's what Crash Culture is all about. We talking about any and every goddamn thing. You know what I mean? That's why I put on this motherfucker explicit content. You know, I can't put this shit on YouTube. I can't say what I want to say on YouTube because I don't want to get stripes, marks, none of that goofy ass shit. I don't want to
be hunted down by bounty hunters.
Nah, hell nah, man. If they looking at your face, that's a problem with YouTube. Everybody able to see your face. There's too much access to you and what you're saying.
Remember how fucking awesome MySpace was when it was everything was concealed. You know what I'm saying? Now Facebook, everything's out in the open. Everything's public. Everybody sees everything.
Yeah, and everybody hear everything. Everybody got rabbit ears.
The more time goes, the more people get fucking softer and softer, bro.
Yeah,
man. All these hate crimes and blocking people and reporting people. Fuck, you gonna report someone because they speak their opinion and it's not disrespectful.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what's another thing? Like I've been saying this for a while now. All these hoes selling premium Snap on Snapchat. They don't get blocked. They don't get reported. They don't take them down. I think Snapchat is starting to promote them because I see them in the little tabs and shit. You know, that shit crazy to me. It's like basically like prostitution on a worldwide app.
We call that shit PayPal. That shit they use to pay with to send a nigga picture on.
Cash App. Oh no. To send pictures?
No, when you pay for money, bitch see a nigga picture and you send $10.
Oh, Twitch?
Nah, it's some pay shit. It's something that Facebook has on the app, dog.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of these apps is that you're able to monetize shit like that. You're able to monetize almost anything, you know, nowadays. There's a lot of gaming channels out there where, you know, you could donate $1, $2, $500 and shit if you like with the content, what they talking about. Yeah. If you want to donate some money to me, you know, my Cash App is $Jab Smith. I think it's a 22 at the end of it.
I accept all donations.
I accept all donations. Get at me, because I'm not too sure. Get at me on Facebook or something like that. If you ain't hear my Facebook earlier, rewind this and play it again. You know, it'll help a brother out, you know.
Where you can get at and vent, bro.
That's all what I'm trying to do. Come out with stuff where people can vent. And you ain't got to worry, because I ain't going to judge your opinion. I might call you a jackass, but if your feelings is easier offended, then you ain't gonna like me anyway.
It's hard. Listen, bro, you can invalidate your argument very quick, bro. It's like certain people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're coming with stupid, real retarded shit.
Yeah. I listen to you. I listen to everybody.
I might stop listening after the first couple minutes. I've had people come to me and start some conversation with the most get the fuck out my face shit.
Yeah.
But I always show respect, though.
Yeah. Now, I had this, you remember Helmet?
Yeah.
He was talking to me, you know, he's really into the churchy gospel stuff and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And he was talking to me about some stuff like that, you know, Jesus and whatnot. And I was trying to tell him the bigger picture and the history behind that whole story and shit. And I was trying to tell him, if you really look at the history of things, for a black person that knows their history, they might see that as, you know, a racist religion and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, our mothers and fathers grew up on this, and much respect to them, and our grandmothers and grandparents and our ancestors grew up on that. But at the same time, it's not like we move away from those foundational lessons that they gave us. Right. But at the same time, everything has to evolve. And to look at something that's thousands of years old or hundreds of years old and to say that, no, that doesn't need to evolve, that needs to stay exactly where it is. Yeah. People need to change, and so does what they're being taught. That needs to change too. It needs to expand to fit more so of what the modern man is thinking about and going through every day. Yeah. That's why they rewritten it so many times. You know, they edited the Bible a lot of times too. So
I mean,
you know, there's a lot of revisions.
The Bible was written in Hebrew and rewritten by people who didn't know Hebrew, and rewritten and rewritten and rewritten,
yeah,
and rewritten and rewritten. And...
Yeah. So it is what it is. I mean, you know, I never take nothing away from nobody's religion or anybody belief. If you Buddha, you Catholic, you know, you whatever it is you believe, you know, much respect to you and your belief system. But at the same time, I know what's for me and what's not for me. I used to have Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah, I used to have one come to my house every Saturday morning and sit with me outside and talk to me for hours about Jehovah and this, that, and the third. And I always respected them and I always talked with them and stuff like that. But I used to just point out the plot holes and the questions that I had. And some questions they could never answer.
A lot of questions a lot of religions can't answer.
Yeah. So that's why I'm more spiritual than anything. Yeah. You know, because spirituality is more deeper than what the confines of religion could present to you. Because now you get into questioning the existence and why are we here and, you know, why things are the way that they are. and then that's when you dive into history. I say to myself, anything that make you learn more about the world around you is good for you. If you feel like Christianity is something that make you learn more about the world around you, that's good. And at one point, that was good for me too. And if you feel like that about Buddha and all of that other stuff, that was good for you too. But me, I have to learn about everything in order to understand everything.
No, I'm not real religious, dog. So I really don't have that much comment for it.
Yeah.
I don't tell nobody they wrong, and I live my life, dog.
That's how it's supposed to go.